Welcome traders. In this video I'm going to show you how the new F&O activity formula actually performed, and to keep me honest, we are not going to show you any end of the day data, so there's no answer sheet peeking. We will exactly show you what you would have seen live from 9:20 a.m. in the morning, and what you learn is that picking good stocks is mostly the art of ignoring the bad ones. And one more thing, the stocks which we are going to see are totally different from the bull stocks and the bear stocks, because these stocks are based on the Tradify synthetic F&O index. All right, so this is the temporary dashboard that we have made to show you the performance of the new formula that we have made. And how are we going to show is that first we'll open Nifty 50 and see what kind of day it was, so you get an idea, was it a trending day, was it a choppy day, and then compare it with our stocks from 9:20. And we'll ask one question for each of the stock. Did it actually form a setup worth trading? And there are two things I want to watch for. First, does the scanner surface genuinely active stocks from the morning? And the second is that how few of even those active stocks are actually tradable, because both of them matter equally. So let's start. We'll take the earliest date available. It's 8 January 2026, right? Let's go to 8th January 2026 in February, Jan. Where is it? 21. Okay, here we are. So it was a quite nice trending day. Let's see how our stocks have performed. We'll see from 9:20 a.m. onwards. First we have Angel One. Angel One has performed very well after giving a very cute setup. CG Power. CG Power has trapped. CG Power has totally trapped everyone who would have entered here. KPI Tech, again, it gave a very nice movement after failing to form a high. A very nice movement downward. Then we have Hinzing. Hinzing also gave a very good movement downwards after forming a good small SL setup. Then we have ABB. Again, a very good setup, a very good move. We have NMDC. A very good move again. We have MCX. Okay, MCX, there was nothing much tradable out there in the morning, so all the things that were there was when the low of this candle broke, which is around 12:30. So if someone missed those early moves, they could have certainly come here and taken this. Next we have VDL. VDL moved decent, but at the day end it was mostly hovering near the entry price, so nothing much here. You have Tata Steel. Tata Steel performed well, quite well. Then we have BAIL. See, BAIL, these kind of stocks, it's so easy to filter out stocks. There is nothing to trade here. There is no setup. What are you going to trade here? Where are you going to take the trade? So filtering out setups is very easy. The good setups, you can easily see them by naked eye. You just have to wait for it. After BAIL we have Jindal Steel. Jindal Steel performed so well. We have SBI Life. SBI Life, again, there is nothing to trade here. It's so easy to eliminate. You see, there is nothing to trade. It's a total sideways stock. No setup has been formed throughout the whole day. So this is for this day. If we move forward to 9:30, we'll see new stocks entering. So this National Aluminum is new. See, again, a good move. Then we have Marico new stock. It is a good move, but it's mostly sideways throughout the whole day after opening. Tata Elxsi. A good move from Tata Elxsi again after a small stop loss. And Muthoot Finance, again a very good move. So 8th January was a good day for everyone. And to remind you all, these stocks are all from 9:20 a.m. Let's see 9th of January now. 9th of January, again a quite trending day. First we have Idea. Idea has performed decent, a very good move downward. We have Indus Tower, the same structure as Idea. Then we have Power India, again a very good move. We have GVT and D. It's not a good move, I would say. It even hunted your stop loss out here if your stop loss was this, so failed. We have Masdoc. Masdoc totally trapped everyone, and Masdoc coaching ship, we all know they both are connected, they both will have the same structure. And here again, see, coaching ship also the same structure, same trapping. We have Asian Paint. Asian Paint, there is nothing much to trade actually. If someone would have entered here, they would have been trapped, but in the end, yeah, they would have been trapped. Then we have Zydus Life. Zydus Life, again, it gave a breakout of this structure quite late. Next, what we have Coalpal. Coalpal, see, so easy to filter. There's no setup to trade. What will you trade here? So just avoid these stocks. Alright, now let's move on to the next date, that is 12th of Jan. Let's see how was 12th of Jan. Okay, so this is interesting. First a very good move downward, and then a V-shaped recovery. Let's see how our stocks performed at 9:20 a.m. What stocks were available. First we have BAIL. BAIL, we have nothing to trade. You can easily ignore this stock, because if someone want to do a reversal trade, they can certainly do it, but for trend trading there is no setup being formed here. Then we have Phoenix Limited. Phoenix gave a very good move considering the day. You see the V-shaped recovery, it gave a very good move, and moreover one stock a day is enough. Divis Lab, here if someone would have taken an aggressive entry, they would have surely be trapped. Other than that, there I don't see any other setup. Well, then we have DMart. DMart structure is quite confusing. I don't think so anyone would trade this kind of structure after a gap up, and then one candle it filled the gap and then continued to be sideways the whole day. Then we have coaching ship. So on 9th they trapped everyone, and on 12th of Jan, actually there is no good setup to trade here. It went down, then crossed the high, then came down again. So easily ignore these kind of stocks. You don't have to even look at them. Then we have Masdoc again. Both will have the same structure. And then Irida. Irida also, I don't see any setup here. This filled the gap here during the entry, so there's no point of taking it. Then went back up again, then came down, then up. Anyone with a reversal strategy can of course trade it, but someone with a trend trading can easily eliminate these kind of stocks. So there's NAM India. NAM India, see how stable the stocks that are performing. Their structure is very stable, unlike stocks like Irida. If you see, what is this structure? These are not stable at all, so there is a very less chance that they'll perform. All you have to do is wait. You have to be patient for that one stock. It's not that hard. Okay, after this day, we'll go straight to the next day, that is 13th. Let's see the structure of 13th. So here it is again, a zigzag, down, up, down, little up, down, and then finally up. Let's see how our stocks performed. HCL Tag totally trapped everyone who would have entered, and I would say this was quite a good structure as well, so nothing can be done for such things. Biocon sideways the whole day, did not give much. Then we have Angel One. Angel One can be easily ignored. As I said, eliminate these kind of things where no setup only is being formed or it's moving totally sideways. Then we have TCS. TCS again, no setup, just eliminate it. Very easy. Then we have oil. See, oil, the structure is so stable. And then finally, how did it perform? It performed so nice that it would have covered in 2-3 days of your profit in just a single trade. Then we have Eternal. Again, eliminate it. No setup, eliminate. We have BSC. BSC, no setup, but if anyone would have triggered it here, they would have certainly gotten trapped. Then we have LT. LT performed very well. With a small setup, it performed very well. We have ONGC. ONGC have the same structure of oil. Same performance. Then we have MCX. MCX again, there is no setup, just eliminate it. So out of all these stocks, hardly 3 or 4 stocks are there which can actually be traded. Rest of them, they are totally sideways. There is nothing much to think about them. You just have to wait for the perfect structure to form. It's so easy. There's nothing much to it. Now we'll not go to the next date. We'll just take any date randomly. For example, let's take suppose March. Let's take March, somewhere March. Okay, March 12. Let's take it. 5, right? Okay. Is that March? No, that's not March. March is this. This is March. Yes. Let's go 12 March. Okay. So this is the structure of 12 March. Actually, there's nothing special. It's slightly bullish after a gap down. I don't think the stocks will be performing any good. 9:20 a.m. Astral, after one downward candle, whole day upside. National Aluminium, after one down, whole day upside. After here also same. So this day, moreover, everyone have the same momentum. What about 9:30? 9:30, some new stocks came. Adani Power is there. Okay, a decent move from Adani Power considering the day. Then we have SRF. Okay, another very strong move. It would basically cover your whole week's profit or anything in a single trade if you would have taken it. Then we have Tata Power. Okay, Tata Power again performed very decent. The day Nifty is not performing so well, but stocks are quite powerful. LIC Housing Finance. Here, is there any setup? Well, nothing much to it. You could have easily ignored it, or if you're an aggressive trader, you could have entered here also and get trapped. Let's just see some of the latest days now. 4th of June. Let's see, 4th of June. Here it is. Okay, it's quite a choppy day again. Moving inside a range. Let's see how our stocks has performed. First we have trend. Okay, there's a split in trend, seems like, and it haven't performed good as well. There's no setup, only to trade it. Let's see Voltas. After an initial move, went sideways, a little bit off. If you would have taken a little bit off, you could have taken. Blue Starco we have. Blue Starco again, after a small move, just came down and hovered there. throughout the day and eventually would have taken a stop loss. Then we have Force Motors. Force Motors gave a decent move. Yes, Force Motor gave a quite decent move. And then we have IEX. IEX again would have triggered somewhere here. You would have then hovered whole day sideways and eventually came down. And then we have GMR Airport. This stock performed quite good. NHPC. Sideways, I would not have taken even this looking at the structure here. REC LTD formed well, but not so much. So these were all the stocks. Now let's step back and look at all the days that we saw together. You see, the scanner did its job. On trending days, it genuinely filtered active names and showed you from 9:20 AM itself. The clean setups were there, but across every single day, good or bad, many stocks you saw were not even worth trading. They did not even form a setup, and that's a real lesson. It tells us two things at once. First, the tool gets you to the active stocks fast, so you're not hunting blind. And second is that even with that head start, your edge isn't taking every name that shows you. It's the patience to open 10, reject 8 without a single thought. If you are even a bit of doubtful that this stock is not fitting in my setup, just reject it and only act on the one or two that are actually clean. Most losing trades are entered in panic or FOMO, and I know that very well how traders trade. If you have even a flicker of doubt on the setup, that's your answer. Just leave it. So that's the honest replay. Some days the market gives you clean stocks from the morning, and some days it gives you nothing at all. And the right place to do nothing on those days. Scanner will narrow down the field, but the discipline to wait for the right setup and to skip the rest without FOMO, that will always be on you. Be consistent, be patient, and don't let an active screen talk you into a trade that isn't there. It's very simple. And that's all for this video. If you have any doubts or if you want to ask something, just hit up on our Instagram handle.